we're gonna work on our link. So but thank you. I know Andrew was like, I'm glad to come on, but what can I contribute? And I'm like, just
Oh,
being you, being
yeah,
here and
yeah.
saying hello to people so they have a face to go with a name. Because they all hear us talk about Andrew Nikki skincare. And of course, I carry my, well, y'all can't see it because I'm not on screen. Um,
There we go.
I have my little products that I keep on my desk so that when somebody asks me about it and I talk about it, I can actually pull it out and say, this is this, and this is this, and this is how you do it.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm giving two tutorials sometimes. But I, Andrew does not pay me to talk about his products at all. I just, uh, I got a free sample to try it and was blown away with how well it works and how it made my skin look. And I'm 65 now, and so I tend to
Woo.
tease and say I need a tuck here and a pin there and
You look
all this
amazing,
stuff.
Cherry.
And I
Hmm.
started using this stuff, and it's like, okay, I don't have to really. Well, maybe another tuck just to get these wrinkles. But people tease me about my AI facelift pictures that I create on the computer and say that's how I wish I looked. And then you
Yeah.
come on and you see the real me, and that's enough to scare anybody. Um,
Oh.
but
I do have a
so
question for Andrew about his products. Is that
Hi,
okay?
Sabrina.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good,
Um,
thanks.
I would like to know what the best products are for dry skin. I live in the desert and my skin is dry. I drink all kinds of water and all kinds of tequila, and I don't think it makes any difference. But so that's I wanted to ask you personally what I should get.
she's been
Sure.
bugging me for 3 days of when is Andrew going to be on because I want to
I
be
want to
on
be
your
on with
podcast.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, I feel so privileged.
Sabrina, Sabrina, you've got my email address, right?
Yes, I do.
Make sure you write me with your address, yeah?
Okay.
All right, and I will take
Oh
Yeah, I
care of
got to
boy,
you.
give Andrew my new
Santa
address.
Claus is
I
coming
forgot
to
about
I'm in the
that.
town.
town.
I will take care of you.
Santa Claus.
So, which
Yeah.
desert do you live in, Sabrina? If
Well,
it,
I'm in New Mexico right now, and the other half of the year I'm in Phoenix. So, I
oh,
mean,
you are desert both sides.
She's my
oh, yeah.
teriyaki sauce connection back in
Yeah,
Phoenix because it's the only
yeah.
place
Num
I can
num.
So,
stay where I
I'm
stay.
I'm in Palm Springs, and so
Hmm.
I know the desert very, very well.
Oh, I can come get
Um,
it when I'm there in Phoenix.
It's not
what you're
that
going to
far.
want,
Dry and initiated booster
Irritated booster.
serum.
y- yeah.
Irritated.
So,
Okay.
That
what you,
is some of the
yeah.
best stuff. I use it on my arms and my legs,
Oh, nice.
Can I
and
use that on my ass too?
can if you want to.
And I'll send you this as well.
That's a
So
moisturizer.
basically, you take the moisturizer, right, and you literally give that a few pumps. The moisturizer will come up, and then you take the booster serum, you place it in with the moisturizer, you just mix it with your fingers and apply. And um, if it doesn't work, you just let me know, but I can guarantee you it will, and I pretty much can guarantee you're going to love how
I
it
can
feels.
guarantee you it will
Okay.
because
All
For sure.
right. And I am happy to continue ordering. I would I
Yeah.
would be I
I
would
have a
be
question.
delighted because I can only hold my face up like this for so long, and I'm
I
hoping
know.
it'll
Yeah.
stay there. I'm like, come on.
I'll
I,
be getting addresses from everybody that I know on the screen right now that want some. I'll
that's
send you
great.
little.
Too.
I have a
And
question too about. Oh, sorry. Was everybody done? I'm sorry.
I was
Yeah,
just
go
going to
ahead,
ask,
Amy.
is that since it has irritated in it, does that mean it's good for sensitive skin too?
Yes.
Cool.
yeah,
As a matter of fact, that
Oh,
particular serum, of which we have 7, um, a lot of people are
yeah.
using it for rosacea
Cool.
and
Oh,
seeing good
nice.
results. Now, rosacea can be a broad spectrum
Hmm.
of severity, so I'm not claiming that it does. Rosacea is a serious issue, but there are a lot of customers who are using it for rosacea and are loving the results. So I'm very pleased with that, to be honest.
And for those that already have like skin damage or something, there's this one, which is damage prevention booster serum. I use this on my arms too, because I tend to lean on my desk, and so my elbows get really dry and irritated. I have like products all over the house, so wherever I'm at,
And we're
I just whip it out
jealous.
real quick. And
Yes.
So
She's getting a whole box just to take the products with her to the next house.
there
Wow.
you go.
Make sure you send that to New Mexico.
Bye,
Yes.
Dave.
So
You leaving, Miss Nancy G?
Nancy Jean, I'll be in touch with you about July 3rd. I have to email everybody. The
I
Feel Good
understand.
Friday, July 3rd.
Right.
Oh, yes. Send me a link.
Okay.
Okay,
Sherry,
my turn. My turn.
Wait, just a second.
Bye.
What's up,
Oh.
Nate?
Oh,
Bye,
I was
Nate.
just, I have to leave the show because I have my own members show to go to.
Right.
So I'll text you, and that maybe leaves some spot for someone who's waiting in the green room or wants to come. So thanks.
I don't
and
have
see
anybody
you
waiting at the moment, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Bye,
that'll.
Bye,
Bye.
Nate. I'll
Bye,
see you in a
Nate.
couple
Thank
weeks.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Okay.
And Nate is the mastermind behind all this. When I first told him, when we first found out we had to move, we had like a month and a half to get out because they're renovating our building and up in the rent. And when we started looking at the cost of that, it was like it would be cheaper to just get a house. So we got lucky and we found a house to rent. And the guy was willing to wait
Yay.
until July for us to move in. And it I had a show with Nate. I guess it was the day after we kind of like set the deal with the guy. We're in the matter of doing the application process and all that. And the first thing out of Nate's mouth was, "Whoa, we got to do a GoFundMe so you can pay for everything." And I'm like, "No, we don't need to do that." He's like,
Wow.
"Yeah, we do." And next thing I know, he's sending me a link. Here, your GoFundMe set up. He already set it up and everything. And then he was like, "Okay, now we're gonna
Wow.
do a marathon show. So what time do you want to work?" I was like, "Oh my God." So this is all because of Nate and his faith in everyone and in me, and for which I am eternally grateful. I have learned so much from him. He's the one that taught me how to remote view, which is still kind of spotty with me, but I'm learning how to do it, and as well as how to go into someone who's still alive and channel them, which is different than when they're dead, from what I've been told.
That's cool.
Because I've not had problems channeling dead people. They seem to just come right on in and talk. Live people is a different story. And the first person he had me do it on was the current occupant of the White House.
Was
And
Dumpy? Yeah.
out of that one feeling like I needed to take about 20 hot showers. Is like, that man has the squirreliest brain I have ever been to, and it was terrifying. I was literally like freaking out about it. Yeah, but it's because of Nate, because he's been the one that's been teaching me this stuff, and just a little at a time. And he's a lovely, lovely man. He lives in Portugal, so he's in a lovely, lovely area. And
Yeah.
one of these years, I hope to get a passport and travel.
We need to get you organized for that. We'll do a GoFundMe for that, Sherry.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, well, Mel's going to Ireland next year, and I'm like, oh, I so want to go to that. I want to go to
Yeah.
Ireland so bad.
Wish I could.
Oh.
He's also going to Egypt, and I'm like, oh, I would really like to go to Egypt. I would
Egypt
love
is
to go on
amazing.
all of Mel's travels, but I don't
Well,
have the money for that. And
He-
I would
he's going-
probably lose my
he's
job
going
if
to
I
my-
did.
Yeah, he's going to Australia and New Zealand as
I
well.
said
Yeah, I
Egypt is
know.
amazing, amazing.
It's when I first met him and he was talking about all these trips, I'm like, how the hell you afford these trips? And he's like, well, if I get so many people that come on with the package
That's
thing,
right.
then I get my trip for free. And I'm like, now how do you get a job like that?
That's right.
Oh,
That's what happens when you're kind of in that role, in that world, and you did that for a living at one time. And so you kind of know how it all works, and which is really kind of cool. I was like, I didn't know you could do that and then go for free yourself. So that's kind of interesting. Um, but I'd have to get a passport before I did any of that. And
yeah.
I'm going to wait until we get someone else in the administration before
Yeah.
I to do that, because even though we've got like generations, well, my great aunt was into genealogy tracing and she found evidence of our family being here during the Revolutionary War before we became the United States of America. And so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And we are also among the first 400 families who got land grants when Texas was opened up, when, after the Louisiana Purchase, which included Texas and all of that. And when they opened up Texas, there's a book called I forget the something 400 something, but there's like the first 400 families that got land grants to be in Texas. And we have an ancestor that was one of those people. And I was like, well, damn, they didn't send me any land. I mean, I spent half my life living in Texas. I didn't get anything. So that's kind of cool when you have somebody in your family that's into the genealogy thing. And they start researching and it's like, wow, it's really starting to thunder out there.
I heard that.
We heard that.
I thought it was my stomach growling.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was my stomach growling, and then I saw a flash of light out of the corner of my eye, and I turned, and I could just barely see through the crack of the window
Are
right
you
now.
having another step in, Sherry? Tell the
I'm
truth.
telling you.
Are you having another step in?
That's starting to happen more and more, and it's kind of freaky when it does, especially
It was.
for those that don't
I
know
was
what a
there
step
for her very first one. It
literally
freaked
when
me out.
you'll be doing a reading, and another spirit or one of your guides will basically shove you out of the way and step into your body and start talking.
Uh-huh.
Evidently, it's been happening for a while, and I just didn't know it. I thought I was just like losing my mind. And then it happened. Amy and I were doing a show, and it happened. And for the first time, I was conscious of the fact that I'm looking at myself and myself is talking and it's not me. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And that afternoon I was doing backstage for Arthur. And as soon as we got on camera together, I was like, oh, okay, what's going on here? And I told Arthur about it. He's like, oh yeah, you got to step in. I'm like, what is that? So he's the one to explain it to me. And now I catch myself doing it more and more, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of freaky, a little weird. And I still worry that people are gonna like come into the middle of that and think, who is this crazy woman that is talking about stuff that makes no sense to what she's reading on? So take it or leave it. Let's see. We've got somebody backstage.
I have to go anyway. If you
Oh,
want,
okay, Kyle. Hang up, Gibbs.
Yes.
Kyle, hang up just a minute. I'm going to pop you on screen so
Okay.
you can just real
Oh,
quick
yeah,
let everybody know who you are and what you do and how much we adore you. And that way everybody will meet you. So this is Kyle. Although I called her Kylie for the first 2 days that I noticed her, she's like, actually, it's Kyle. And I'm like,
It's all
oh,
good. That's like a family nickname anyway, so it's not.
okay.
It's not offensive. That's like what uncles and like aunts call me, so it's all good. Hi, I'm Kyle Treese Cranston. I use my middle name. Just call me Kyle. I use my middle name so people don't think I'm a dude. I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual consultant. I do shadow work, past life readings, all the fun things, tarot oracle cards, angels, the big angel girl. I'm also like an angel witch. So I kind of like to blend the witchy world with the angel world. To me, it all fits together. There's no reason why they have to be separate. And then you can be a witch and you can make angels at the same time. I love crystals. Sabrina and I did a crystal show yesterday. It was so fun. We were like kept showing our fun crystals off.
We got to hook you and Miss Nancy Jean up because she's
Oh,
the queen of
I'm-
crystals.
Yeah, she
I've
does
got her name.
crystals.
She's
Good
going to be
deal.
invited on Psychic Profiles too.
Ooh, I would love that.
Same
So-
with
I'm Joe.
Sabrina works with crystals and runes too. So, and I know
good.
y'all got each other's info. So
Mm-hmm.
I like connecting people.
I love that. I love that about you. And you're so like, everyone donating to Sherry, thank you so much. I'm going to throw out two, like what Denise did, 2 15-minute readings with me for people that donate. And they're like, it's a good chance to ask like a couple questions and get some like soul coaching in, or like, you know, I can't really do mediumship in like a 15-minute time frame, but I can, we can cover a lot of ground. And I always go over because I'm a talker anyway. So it's really going to be more like 20 minutes. Maybe 25.
Well, thank you, Kyle. That is so sweet of you.
Oh, of course. I'm happy to do it. So please donate to Sherry, and yeah, and when you can win a reading with me, they're super fun. So that's why I was late. I had a client. So
They are. I love doing personal readings. They are a lot of fun.
I'm actually going to the witch shop tonight. They're from 4 to 10. It's the night market, so they asked me to come in for 4 to 10 and do readings.
Oh, cool.
I have a client at like 3:30 and then one at 9.
That's nothing
And then
I've never done that kind of thing. That's like on my bucket list to actually do a psychic fair, to not just be a guest, but to actually go and do readings. That would be a blast. So
Oh, they're fun. I did a fair like 2 weeks ago, and it was a really good time. It was a 3-day fair. We were at a casino, and the energy was really good. We had a lot. It was in Kansas City, so I do a lot of fairs in my area. But it's so nice to meet people I already know and meet new people. And yeah, thanks for donating.
I love finding new people and then hooking them up to everyone. That's so much fun. Scott does the same thing.
Yeah,
we both started doing it about the same time, and now we're like sharing people. Have you met this one? No. Have you met that one? No. Okay, we're gonna switch them out. So that's a lot of fun. And
I love that.
I am going to flip us back to here real quick because I know Kyle's
need me to
getting
go
ready to
away,
run and leave.
Sherry, so I can make space.
Hey, with the streamer, is that you, Mary? I didn't know that was your screen name.
Wait, what?
I just had a client, and I think she's on the chat, so I was like, "Oh, is that you?" We just the reading.
I have to jump off too, but before I leave, I also want to say hello, Dibs. The microdermabrasion set from Andrew Niki is amazing.
It's fabulous.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
Feels like butter.
And the
like
red
face
light
is like
mask,
this.
y'all. I should have had it out. It's in a box already. The red light, the infrared light, the mask. There you go. That thing is marvelous. And I've got the other one that does like your neck and your chest.
There it is. You just look like you need a chainsaw when you're wearing it.
Oh my!
Yeah, if you make a great Halloween mask. But you couldn't turn it on and try to walk around because you can't see anything because the red lights in your eyes. It is awesome. So
all right, I have to go. My in-laws are here. I'll see
Bye,
you guys.
Karen.
Bye,
I'll be back
Karen.
later.
Thanks for the link. So I can invite myself.
I gotta take my kiddo to play therapy, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was late. I was having a fun reading, so
that's okay.
You know me, I was
Better late than pregnant.
That would be awful. I'm 46. It's my worst nightmare.
I don't have to worry about that.
No more children.
Yeah, that ship has sailed here, baby. I just want to practice and never get it right.
No.
One was enough for me after 18 hours of hard labor.
Nice to meet
I
you,
was
dear.
like, yep, nope, that's it. I'm
Bye,
done.
Kyle.
Kyle.
But I have a question for Andrew. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. I just turned 54 and I'm just now starting to have problems with puffiness under the
Is Amy
eyes.
talking?
Yes, right here. Can you hear me?
No. Yes, Amy's
Yeah,
trying to
can you
talk.
hear
But
Amy?
you probably can't hear her,
No.
Andrew.
I can
It's
hear
been a problem
Amy.
before.
I can hear.
We can hear her. I think it's
Oh,
just
here we go
Andrew
again. I'm glad that this is happening on somebody else's StreamYard because it always
Right.
happens to me.
Hang on, Amy, because Andrew can't hear you at all. So
Amy,
I'll
go
look
out and
you
come
up
back.
after the show, and you can ask him those questions, and he can give you a more definitive answer.
Okay.
Okay. In the meantime, I know Andrew was like, "Why do you need me? Why should I come on? I don't can't contribute anything." I'm like, because everybody likes to see your beautiful
Kidding,
smiling
right?
face.
No.
Yes, we just want to tell you how great you are.
Oh, no.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank
And
you.
to show people in the chat who bitch about us, why y'all always showing this stuff for your, what I'm like, because it's the best skincare I've ever found.
Ever.
You cannot go wrong with it. It's better for your skin than anything on the market. And no, I don't get paid for it. I do get product, but that's okay because I use the hell out of it from head to toe, quite literally.
Mhm.
And um, and so this helps people put a face to the name and be like, oh, it's a real person that she really does know. She's not
Word
just
of
saying.
mouth advertising is the best.
So, Sherry, you
ever.
want me to talk about the name?
Yes, please let me put him back up on the hot seat.
No,
And
you
then
don't have to
after
put me on the
Andrew
hot seat.
talks
I
about
want to see your
that.
face too. You don't have to put me on the hot spot. It's
No,
okay.
no, I don't mind
Oh,
doing
here we
that.
go.
Boom.
All right, so and then we've got a couple other new people that's popped in backstage, and then we're gonna let Andrew tell us about how this company got started and the name, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
do some drawings. Okay, we're gonna give away some stuff. So
Yes, you've got 3 sets to give away anytime you want from here to the end of the show. So all yours anytime you want.
merci
So
beaucoup.
Now I can't
you're
hear.
very
I
welcome.
can't hear Andrew. Can everybody hear Andrew, or is it just me?
Yeah, I can hear him.
I can hear him.
Yeah, here, Sabrina, go out and come back
I'm
in. That seems
leaving.
to be the problem.
Love you. Bye.
Okay,
So,
that's been so weird. Okay,
yeah,
you're up,
and it happened to
Andrew.
me too. Yeah. You I get asked a lot what is in the name. And uh, Andrew and Nikki was 4 years in the making in product development and consumer testing and all that kind of stuff. And when I was trying to find a name for the brand, everything that had like derma this or skin something that as a website name or a domain name were all taken. And not only were they taken, but they were being hijacked. And if you wanted to buy it, it was $50,000, $100,000, $150,000 for the good names that would be memorable. And I'm like, no, I'm not going down that route. So, trying to figure out a name and just trying to come up with all sorts of different formulations. So Androniki is actually one name, and it was my grandmother's. And when I was trying to come up with the name for the brand, of course, I wanted something that was gender agnostic, something that could appeal to both, to all genders, basically. And being able to break that up into Andro and Nikki seemed to be just a great way to sort of break that name up. But the backstory to it is when my mother was in labor with me, she was newly married, but her mother-in-law, my father's mother, had passed away long before they met. And one night in her first trimester, she had a dream of a woman coming to her with very strong features, telling her that she had to name her first child after her, after this woman. My mother woke up straight away after this dream, had no idea who this was, had no idea what the dream meant, had absolutely no idea what to even think of it. And so the next night, she had exactly the same dream. This woman with very strong features came to her in her dreams and said, "You need to name your first child after me." She, woke up suddenly after that, a little shaken. It was the second night of the same dream. And on the third night of that same dream, she woke up my father and, was rather shaken by it. And he said, "Well, hold on just a minute." And he went into the closet, pulled a box of photos, and at the very bottom of the photo stack, he pulled out a picture of his deceased mother and said, "By any chance, would this be her?" And indeed it was. And of course, she freaked out. And she's told me the story many times, so I recant it hopefully as best as possible. But when I was born, I was born 2.5 months premature and given 24 hours to live. So in good Greek Orthodox style, they called the priest because, the baby had to be baptized, otherwise the baby wouldn't go to heaven. So the priest came into the hospital and threw some water over the incubator and baptized me. And my baptized name is Andronicus, which is the male version of Androniki. Good Greek names, good solid Greek names. And so when I was trying to come up with a name for the company, this epiphany just came to me that Andro and Nikki would be a great way to define the brand and a great way to have something unique. And indeed, if you go to Google and Google Andro and Nikki, you get straight to the brand, which of course is the most perfect thing from a marketing perspective. But after I decided to name the company Andro and Nikki, I started to explore more about her background and started to talk to relatives, only to find out that my grandmother back in the day had won beauty pageants, was one of the most beautiful women in the village, and had quite a legacy and 6 children behind her. And so it was very fitting. And at that moment, I also felt her presence. And I still, to this day, and I'm covered in chills talking about it, I still feel her when I'm working on the business, when I'm looking for inspiration. I feel her coming around. And I've never met her, but I really feel her presence. And she continues to be a guiding light, along with other souls who are, helping and supporting me. And so that's the story of Andro and Nikki.
Yay, wow. Cool.
Great story. I love it.
And that's why I
Awesome.
wanted everybody to be able to meet Andrew, to have a face to go with the name and understand why I am so sold on his products, not just because they're the best damn products I've ever used, but because I met this beautiful man and just fell in love with him and became friends with him, and we sit and chat back and forth on the phone on an afternoon and whatnot. And it's just been a real blessing to meet him and to be able to call him friend. And
the pleasure and the honor is mine, Sherry. The pleasure and the honor is mine.
oh, thank you, my dear. So I definitely wanted him to be here for this. I didn't expect the wonderful gifts that he's offering for giveaways, and we're going to spin for that one in a minute, and along with a few other things. And he's
You
giving
tease.
away
Awesome. Yay.
full sets. That's normally the starter set is you get the moisturizer, daytime, nighttime, anti-aging, and which most people, that's all you really need. That one. And But the full set comes with all the extras: the dry skin, blemish and breakout, uh, problem skin, sensitive skin. There's a multitude there. I can't name them all off at the top of my head.
You're doing
Um,
good.
Andrew says when he starts doing infomercials that he's going to make me do them. So y'all may see
You're
me.
going to be the ambassador.
So he'll fly me out to Palm Valley and I'll be able to go hang out there for a little while.
Absolutely.
And so that would be fun. And absolutely would be fun.
And you have to do
get
that
out
when
there.
I'm in Phoenix, Sherry, so you
Yes,
can come
because then
over
I
and
can go
visit
down and
Exactly.
see
me.
you.
Sabrina, you come over too.
She can fly into Phoenix and we'll drive over.
That's it.
There
got
you
it.
go.
And
There
we'll
you
get
go.
teriyaki sauce on the way.
And
Oh,
damn
num
straight,
num num.
I've got 3 bottles left, and so I'm trying to like parse them out until I know you're going to be back in Phoenix. Either that, or I'm going to be calling Bobby and saying, "All right, you got to take a drive up to Phoenix from Tucson to go buy me some teriyaki sauce."
So
It's
that's why you've been looking radiant, Cherry.
there you go. It's all Andrew's fault. It's all
No, and listening to you, I'm being introduced to you the first time, and I did see your face somewhere else. I don't know where. It might have been here or somewhere else. But first of all, a lot of us are over 35, and
I beg
so
your pardon.
and Andrew,
no lying, no lying.
no, this goes to show that you don't have to be doing tarot cards or do reading. This is the natural thing everybody has with the intuition. So the fact that your mother dreamt of your grandmother, you fit right in. You're like, oh, I'm just walking right in. But you have two market, people with the skin, but also like how if people really would in tune and not wanting to be like into this, that's fine. But everybody's connected to the spirit. And some of the best things, I know you guys know this, some of the best discoveries are through dreams and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And by the way, Cherry, congratulations. I was looking at the card. Your card's amazing. But I'll do that after you do the spin.
Okay.
And I win.
And when I come back, we'll do hot seat introductions with Sabrina, with Sylvia, and with Dibs, the lyrical miracle, who just joined us. This man is phenomenal when it comes
Yes.
to just
Dibs
with a
has to
song.
kind of fit the cream around his beard.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I can't hear Sylvia, but
You can't hear Sylvia?
no.
Can
Oh
everybody else?
goodness.
I can hear Sylvia.
I
yeah.
see her
Yeah.
mic is muted.
Sylvia's mic is
muted
off
on
right now.
the
Oh, and
screen.
she's on mute. There we go.
It's too bad that he didn't hear all that good stuff I was telling him.
No, I still can't hear her.
You'll have to go back and watch the replay and hear the lovely things you said
Doing
about
nothing but singing your praises to her.
That's a good
Yes.
idea. That's a good idea.
Somebody
She is singing the praises.
so I don't forget and let me know. All right. So when we come back, we'll do some more intros. In the meantime, we got a bunch of stuff to give away.
Okay.
So let's see. We did Jean, we did Denise, we did we've still got Miss Nancy Jean is giving away a 6-month reading July through December, which is pretty damn amazing.
Nice, Nancy.
And say again. Oh
I
yeah.
said that's very nice, Nancy Jean. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very.
Are you like practicing for Statue of Liberty, or is there a reason for your arm being up in
Me?
the
I am
Yeah.
sitting on a piece of Pilates equipment. I'm on not on my normal spot. My normal channel spot's over there. So I look like I'm waiting to torture somebody, or they're snow shovels. I assure you, they are
I
not
just
snow
thought you were
shovels.
practicing for the
Statue of Liberty.
All right, so let's give away Miss Nancy Jean. You ready for me to
Okay.
give your thing? So
Yep.
it is a, what did you call it again? I wrote it down. A
6-month reading.
for
Month
July.
reading.
And so let's Add that back to the stage. There we go. We're all in the corner. And if you've made a donation, make sure you put hashtag donate in the chat. And so yeah, it was hashtag donate, right? That's what I had. Let me look. I believe that's right. And we'll do a spin, and this will be for Miss Nancy Jean's 6-month reading, which is pretty damn phenomenal, y'all. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with this. So, all right, here we go. Terry Mullins. All right, Terry.
Terry Mullins. Mullen is the name of my best friend since I was 3.
Oh, see,
I'm
now
sure it's not
that
you,
was
no.
meant to be there. So, let me write this down.
Nancy Jean,
Congratulations,
you'll love her.
Terry.
She's a Scorpio.
Oh, good. I'm Scorpio rising.
I know you are.
And
I don't have any Scorpio in me. I'm Aries rising. And Gemini and Aquarius for my sun and my moon. So,
and I told you
Terry.
I'm giving away 2 of those. And Terry, when we arrange it, I video it. I video the reading and I send you a little YouTube show. That's your own little YouTube show about it. So
there you go. Can't beat that.
So you have, so you can go back and say, what did she say is going to happen in November?
I can't remember past last week.
I remember yesterday.
All right. Now we're going to go from one of the big shots here. We're going to give away one of Andrew's skincare full set, which is pretty damn generous of him. And thank you again so much. All right. Here we go. Are you going to draw? Go. There we go. We're going to see who wins.
She goes, where she stops, nobody knows who's going to get the skincare cream.
Kyle won.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's fantastic. She's going to love it. All right.
Love that photo.
That's fabulous. She's going to be tickle pink.
Yeah.
Sabrina's already jealous.
And I will get her info for you and get that to you, Andrew. And yeah, they're doing something in the kitchen. I know it's loud. Deal with it. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. And
you won't have to worry about that anymore after you move.
Yeah, you're right, because the kitchen won't be next to me either. So let's see. Kyle was giving away two 15-minute readings. So let's do one of hers. We're going to do for a 15-minute reading with Kyle. I'm not sure exactly how she does it. I forgot to ask her when she was on camera, but she'll explain it to us, so that's no big deal. We'll figure it out. And let's see who gets a reading with Kyle. Journey with Donna. Congratulations. All right. I like that. Yeah. Journey with Tana. Is it Tana or Tanya?
Tana. T-A-U-N-A.
Tana.
Yeah, Tana is how, because of how it's spelled, but you know, some of us grew up with parents that took drugs, and so they spelled our names really weird, and it doesn't sound at all like how it's written. I went to school with several people like that. Let's see here. What else have we got?
You've got some oracle card decks.
Okay. So Sabrina's got some oracle card decks. Those are her oracle cards that she created herself, and they're wonderful. How many sets, Sabrina?
2 of those, and they ship only in the continental U.S. right now. I don't do international shipping.
Okay. So if you are international and you win, send an American address that she could send it to, and then you can work that out with your buddy, whoever it is, to get it to you.
Yeah, if you're in Greece, I'll deliver it.
She will bring it right to you. So
I will, or Spain.
Vacation time.
So all right.
That would be nice.
So yeah, I would love to go to Greece. I've never been there.
It's amazing.
And I know the pictures are gorgeous. I mean,
I'm not able to travel,
Sherry, I'll
really.
take you. I'll be your tour guide.
you'll be my tour guide, you promise? Oh, that'd be wonderful. Yeah,
I
we'll have
promise.
our own private tour guide. We can go all over and see places.
I'm going.
We're gonna have to get Mel to set it up so we can all get there. Okay, so let's give away for a deck of cards from Sabrina. And I've got to grab them real quick. And
I've got them here too, Sherry.
I'll
And I
pop on
can
screen.
give you a sneak preview of my tarot deck I'm doing.
Yeah, she's creating a new deck and it's beautiful so far, y'all. So, okay, so this is for a deck of Sabrina's Oracle cards. Deanne Rowe, all right, congratulations. I see Deanne in the chat all the time. I know I see her over in Arthur's chat all the time because I can usually yak with her when Arthur does his Sunday show. So, Deanne, if you will shoot me an email at swampvoices@gmail.com, and I will get your information to Sabrina, and y'all can get that all worked out and taken care of. And thank you, Sabrina. And let's see, we've got I want to make sure.
I wrote it down too, Sherry.
Okay. We've got Nath was doing a 3-question email reading. And so that's you send him 3 questions. He videos the reading, and then you get a video back with your readings. So, which is pretty damn cool. And we're going to go in and we're going to draw for a reading from Nath, who is, as I told y'all before, the mastermind behind all of this. And
Rita.
Oh, Rita, nice.
All right. I almost want to burst into lovely Rita Meter Maid.
Lovely Rita Meter Maid.
There you go.
Somebody broke something.
I did. Is a candle.
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It's containing.
Oh, I got
Okay.
Rita Raider.
Anything? I just know you've been on a while. Do you need anything?
I'm good right now. Thank you. My brother checking on me, making sure I was still alive. But you've been on for a
And you
while.
got a good
okay?
brother, at least.
99% of the time, yeah. And then there, y'all can hear him laughing. Then there's that 1% where is why we don't have weapons in our house, because I would go on a rampage and hurt somebody.
Even during the Jerry Lewis telethons, he had to go off and take a nap occasionally so someone else could sing.
There you go. Well, you know, I'm it. I mean, in a minute, we'll probably just let everybody do some talking and I'm going to go run potty, but then I'll be right back. So, because it doesn't take that long. All right. What else we got here? Let's do some people. Where's my right?
So, Sherry, I'm going to jump off, if that's okay, because I will
Yes,
need
sir.
to go.
Lovely seeing you,
But
Andrew.
thanks for the opportunity
Thank you
to,
again for
Great
coming.
to meet you,
to
Andrew.
tell my story.
I will get all of these folks' information to you so you can connect with him. And we're going to let Kyle know that she hit the jackpot. She gets the full set.
Yeah.
And you've still
So-
got 2 more sets to give away.
I
So
still got 2 more sets to give away. That's right. So,
so
I want
it's a
one.
pleasure today. And good
if
luck
you
with the
win,
rest
you
of the
win. So,
good luck with the rest of the broadcast.
thank you, Andrew, so very much. You're so very generous. I do appreciate it. And we will talk probably in the next couple of days.
Sending
As you-
sending love to you all.
Thank you,
Thank
Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Bye,
Bye.
Andrew. All right. Let's see here.
And then there were 6.
We're gonna do Miss Sylvia is in the
Hey.
this one.
Amy, nice to see your face. Hello, and hi to
Oh,
everybody.
yeah, I know.
else.
Hello. Finally, after 7 days. Yes.
This
No,
is Sylvia, everybody, a bit intuitive. She and I have been reading off and on together for well on 4 or
At
5
least
years.
2022, I think, or 2023.
Yeah. It's been
I-
a while.
Yeah.
I think
Tell
I invited you for the first time on my channel, and you were like nervous as heck.
I'm still nervous as heck. You two made me. You both of you make me feel comfortable. There's certain people that I'll lead to, but Cherry always made me feel comfortable, and Amy.
Well, y'all see me
So-
screw up and you know it's okay. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Well, it's not funny, but first of all, I'm not surprised that you. It's like the blessing in disguise with this, this home,
Yes,
this
I know, I
space.
know.
So I was acting like I would ask in the card, like, what is the message? And this is for the people listening. By the way, a bit intuitive. It's just like you and I, all of you in here who all have intuition. Some people work at it. Some people want to be woo-woo about it. But there's a lot of people who just regular people with intuition. God, if we had everybody try to be psychic or into the tarot, nothing would get done. Who would do the plumbing? Who would fix the house? Who would, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I think we want to get rid of the novelty about it, like, we can't do it and things. So that's what I kind of do. And being that I'm such an anxious person, doing this type of stuff, I'm perfect. Even though this is not new for me, it's been over 30 years. But I hope I provide to the people who's watching like the same comfort, like, oh yeah, I could do this, just like Shari can, and Amy can, and everybody else on the channel. So there's a question for you first, Shari, from Teresa in the comment.
yes, ma'am. Oh,
No, you should send the
don't
money
do it to the chat
GoFundMe.
because YouTube takes it. Send it via PayPal, Venmo, or GoFundMe.
Yeah.
The links are up at the top, but I can definitely. Well, the moderators are in there and they can repost the links to my PayPal, my Venmo, and the GoFundMe and just directly go there. That way we bypass the middleman and I don't get robbed half of the donation. So
Yeah.
I know you did great. I was so happy for you. You guys rock on with the donation. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, they floor me. I mean,
Holy moly.
and that's any and every time I go live, there's always somebody or usually several somebodies that are donating. And then every now and again, I get somebody that pops in that like kind of blows the lid off. And you're like, oh my God, thank you.
Hey, crap.
It's kind of wild. So let's see. So
Okay.
anything else about you want to tell us? Oh, you got a reading.
Check
That's right.
out a bit intuitive. I try to do a woo topic. Well, woo, baby. Let's be proud. If you want to collaborate with me, come email me at abitintuitive@gmail.com. Especially for you people who never really went on YouTube or doing anything like that. let me be the first. Let's do this together. But also, I do have a bunch of video, as Sherry said, even with one with Amy, where we did on It's Woo Woo, even for me. So if you go on my video, you can see a bunch with Sherry, and even more recently, and did one or two with Amy. But I'm not surprised when I saw the card, Sherry. And for those of you who are watching, it makes sense. So the first card she got was the Six of Wands. So this is about her moving. So she talked about self-worth. And so you go from, living the way you were with your family to in a black in disguise situation where you all have your own room. It's like it said, I am always enough. So there is that thing about worth. And now that's why you and your family are rocking on with more space in your place. So
Woohoo!
I can
That was
see
pretty
that.
much my position when we found it. I realized I had my own room. I was like, yeah. So
Right, but I'm not. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of like like a lot of you do free readings as well, and you do that out of kindness of your heart, and also to promote your business. But all that, having you and all your guests doing all that reading, it's like a lot of give and take. So what happens? Some of that positivity energy is going back to you, but also your worth. Even though you had good work, but like your spirituality and having all this great community, it manifests itself. Could hear it said, I am enough. So you could kind of see how you manifest, and even your family coming along with you, having their own space. So the second card is the Three of Pentacles, and it said you can rewrite your own story. So even the home, you guys you and your family were able to find a way to live in your own home. But here you're going to get to rewrite a new story of having your own room, even the neighbors, and different things. So that's a whole bunch of good vibe of you're going to learn. You know how you're already very resourceful, but you're going to learn another level of resourcefulness, going from here to over here. So it's always like we're always growing, so you're not stuck, you're continuing. So with the Three of Coin, it's like new level of resourcefulness are coming your way. Pretty cool. And that even reflection of what all of you doing here. You're all working together, right? And one last card. So is it the perfect card? The 10 of Coins for your home? That's like comfort level. And even with you guys being on budget, and you still got to watch your money, and you feel more richer.
I don't know any other way to live but on budget.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you feel
Yeah.
more richer. It's like you're still in the same situation, but now you feel more richer, in that way. And it said, don't seek anyone approval. So I'm not sure what that about, but I think if you had any idea about like what other people can think or anything like that, you manifested. This came to you for a reason, right? And you got the World card. So just enjoy it. Enjoy it. I know you are. But
I'll be doing the happy dance all around.
Salt around the house and stage it, new energy and all that jazz.
And all that jazz, yes. Goes from Chicago. Everybody do jazz hands, yay! Okay, let's see. We're gonna do another giveaway. Now that we got to meet Sylvia, and then when we come back to the giveaway, we're going to introduce Sabrina, for those of you who have not met her. Then we'll do a giveaway, and we'll come back and introduce you to Mr. Dibbs, the Lyrical Miracle. And then we'll do a giveaway, and then we'll come back and introduce you to Miss Jan, Silky Steele's Kitchen Witchery, who has donated. I wrote it down.
During one of these introductions, maybe we should take a bathroom break.
Yeah.
While somebody else is talking, Sherry, you need to exit and go take care of yourself.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go potty in a minute.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
My
I'll
bladder
get
won't
something
hold
to
that long.
eat or
Go potty,
I'm
Sherry.
I'm
Grab a
65
beer
years
and come
old,
back.
guys. I have to go to the bathroom more than I used to. So
You do that.
that's
yeah, you
just,
go do
You're
that.
allowed.
well, I have to go right this minute. But I
Terry,
mean,
don't worry. We won't get too wild without
She's
you.
shy. It's okay, people.
okay, yeah. And Jan, Miss Silky Steele's here. She's giving away 2 sets of the soap and water packs that she makes. This is
Excellent,
the
by the way.
water, and the soap is with the soap dish, and I didn't think to bring it out. It's in the bathroom. So at least she knows I'm using it. And
Yep.
and that's something that she makes herself, so that's even more powerful because it's a handmade item. Um,
It smells wonderful.
all right, so we met Sylvia. We're gonna do a drawing. Let's see here. All right, was Judy gonna be on? I don't think she was gonna make it today. Oh yeah, she's coming this afternoon. Okay. Um, let's do Marina Heart Centered Tarot, my sister from Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. Which
Sister from another mister.
we're on hiatus for the summer. We're taking the summer off. The sisters are, and we will be back after Labor Day. I don't think we picked a date yet for official comeback, but we're all like, we've been doing this show every Wednesday for 4 years. I think it's been 5 years.
Already?
Some members have come and gone, but um, the 4 of us that are still on, we're like from the core group that first started out. And but we decided with me moving and then Val's doing some stuff with Arthur down in Vegas where they're doing live readings in Vegas. You can go and buy your slot to go in for private readings, which
What
is
happens
pretty
in
cool.
Vegas stays
Get
in
to go to
Vegas.
Vegas in the process. And
Yeah.
and just everybody's got stuff happening this summer, and so we just decided as a group we're going to take the summer off. We'll come back after Labor Day and pick up from there. And so that's kind of everybody kind of just needed a little bit of a break. um, and I think we're going to do that for Golden Girls too. I'm not sure. I'll have to get back with Marina on that. Anyway, so Marina offered a 30-minute reading, and Marina gives fantabulous readings. I know I've had several from her. Um, and so that's a big plus for her. So here we go. We're going to give away a 30-minute reading from Marina.
Marina.
And we're gonna,
I still love her name.
Stargazer. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Stargazer, send me an email with your contact information, and I will make sure Marina gets it. And then that way, y'all can get together and schedule up for a reading, and that'll be her thingy, not my thingy. So,
Oh, Stargazer's in the chat. She sees it right now.
Hey.
oh, there you go. All right. And you're welcome, Lisa. So, okay. And
Oh, before I forget, everybody be watching over me for the next week until I can get my eye examination because my glasses disappeared. I don't know where they are. I can't see, and yeah. So I'm prone to really bad headaches. So everybody be praying that I don't get migraines and crap.
there you go.
So
All right. So we did that reading with, where's my right slot here? Okay, and we're back. So now we're going to do another intro. Put Miss Sabrina up here.
Sabrina, the
In my
teenage witch.
pajama finery.
There you go.
No, you're the teenage witch.
I
Miss
am.
Sabrina, tell us all about you, who you are, what you do, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, thank you, Lisa, for becoming a member. I don't know if that's on my channel or one of the others, but thank you for doing that. And I'm going to have, if their links are not already in the description box below, after the show, I'm going to go in and make sure that I've got everybody that came on screen, that their channel link is in the description box so that y'all can go and subscribe. It's free.
You can skip mine.
Pay to subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell all so that you'll get notifications when we go on live or we post or upload a video or something. And yeah, so make sure you do that. Okay, Sabrina, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. All right, everyone. Hi, I'm Sabrina, Tree of Life Inner Guidance, obviously. And Sherry gave away one of my Oracle decks, and this is it right here. It's the Land of Enchantment Oracle. It's all my original photography from Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's a very bright, happy deck, very easy to use. So that's my first Oracle deck. I'm working on a tarot deck, but I'll get back to that in 1 minute. I'm kind of still a little new to YouTube. I started my channel August of last year, but I'm not new to any of this stuff. I've been studying astrology on and off for 40 years. I still have my original tarot notebook, which I wish I had it here to show you. I might. From 1997. So it's kind of crazy how long I've been dabbling with this stuff. On my channel, I do a lot of pre-recorded videos on astrology stuff, new moon, full moon. We have an upcoming Mercury retrograde. We also have a massive planetary alignment in July that I'll be giving a chat on. And I also do tarot, oracle, runes. I've made my own runes. I will be doing a runic deck coming up as soon as I'm done with this tarot deck. That it is really hard making a tarot deck. I want to tell you guys that. But I do private readings as well, and I can use astrology cards, runes, or just one of those, or all three of those. And I am planning on starting classes also on YouTube. They'll be on Zoom. Probably astrology will be first, then probably runes next, I think. So we'll see what happens. But I will show you a little sneak peek of my upcoming tarot deck. These are screenshots, so they're not then showing them on here. So this is the Judgment card. This is another on-site deck with a lot of, it's mostly my own photography, but then I pulled other images in to get the point across. And it's, like I said, it is not easy doing a tarot deck because I'm basing it on Rider-Waite. So there's the star, my favorite deck, favorite card of the deck. And, because you got to look at all the information, you have to include it all. And it's kind of challenging. And then there's the Ace of Swords. That's from Napoleon's restaurant, the oldest restaurant in New Orleans. And let me show you one other one. I have 28 of the 78 cards done, so that's how challenging this is and takes a long time. But I'm
that's a
having
good
a lot
chunk,
of
though.
fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I was supposed to be a graphic designer turned Pilates instructor. So that's what's going on there. And why I look like I'm in a torture chamber, because I work out of here, only I'm normally over there. That's my YouTube channel over there. But today I just jumped on real quick. So I'm sitting on Pilates equipment. Whee! So that's my real job. That's the job, my pay for job. And then YouTube is, what I hope will be a pay for job very soon. So yeah. And it's thanks to Sherry that I know all of you, because I sent about 25 emails out when I first started, and I just said, hey, I'm new to YouTube. I'm not new to any of this stuff, but would you consider doing a collaboration? And all the people that I thought would message me, none of them did. Sherry messaged me and Linda G. So that's how I know all of you. So many thanks to Sherry, because it's thanks to her that I know all of you, which is awesome. So anyway, thanks for having me.
I still want to do a show with you, Sabrina.
I know you gotta message me.
Okay.
Text me, don't email. Every morning I wake up to at least 100 emails. So,
Okay.
so yeah, and it's, because of all the other stuff I do. But yes, message me and we'll talk about that. So I don't know
Okay,
if
cool.
Sherry, you're on mute. Do you know that okay.
Unmute,
Sorry,
Sherry.
guys, we're talking on the
There.
other side of the
Other side of the curtain.
the curtain. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
But anyway, so thank you so much, Sherry, for having me. And you still have one more Oracle deck of mine to give away. And
Yes, ma'am.
and you can all say a little prayer for this tarot deck. It's
It's
fun,
gonna
but
be phenomenal. I've already done a reading on it.
you have?
Yes. It's gonna be really something.
Yeah,
No, I think she
it's
means she's done a reading about the deck.
I've done a reading about your new tarot deck.
my tarot deck.
When
Really?
you
Wow.
sent me the first picture and said, I'm thinking I'm doing a tarot deck, what do you think? Here's my first picture, and I did a reading. And it was like, yeah, that's gonna be a big success. So
Oh, great. Thank you.
don't
That's
stop. Keep going.
my mainstay is what I want to do is I want to do classes in card deck design. That's what I want to do. So I'm
There you
ever
go.
hopeful. It's it takes time, but that's okay. So anyway, I am probably going to scoot you guys because I have to go back to doing my other stuff. And thank you for having me, Sherry. And I want pictures of the new house. And as soon as I get back to Phoenix, expect a box of a housewarming gift. Who's your mama?
Thank you. All right. Bye, my darling. And
Okay,
Bye,
bye
Sabrina.
everybody. I'll
on
keep
next.
you on and listen, but I might want to put some pants on. I'm not dressed yet.
I'm in my
Stay in your
PJs. So.
PJs as long as you can.
I try to. All right, bye everybody.
Bye, Sabrina.
Bye, Sabrina.
This weren't a PG party, we'd be having a no pants party. It's all good.
If you ask who's got pants on, half of us are not going to raise our hand.
This is true.
Pants on. That would be a frightening experience.
I have my PJ coffee shirt on.
Oh, right. Oh, I got my my new Stephen Colbert coffee mug in a couple of weeks back. They were doing a special mug for his last show online, and so I spent $20 on myself. Said I want a coffee cup, and so I got it. And it's got the last Late Show or whatever in the date and everything on it before they kicked his butt off air. And
I still miss him.
there's going to be some come up it's coming to that, according to what I've read so far. So
I've heard things he's going to be doing his own network, so he may do something akin to that online, where you'll see him a lot more, and he may be producing more people coming out. So Stephen Colbert,
more people watch the Late Show online at the end, not just the last weeks, but towards the end. More people were watching it online than were watching it on. CBS.
Sherry, can you have somebody post your PayPal link? I mean, not your PayPal, your GoFundMe link, so that I can.
It's at the very front. It's at the top, isn't it?
Everything's up at the top. It should be pinned at. No, it's not pinned. It's just up at the top.
I'll
It
do
may
it,
be,
Sherry.
it may
I'll
be
go
so
get it.
far up that they can't see it anymore. But
Yeah, I
it'll take
can't
me
see it
like half
anymore.
a second to post that because I've got
My
it
friend
right
Zora
here.
wants to donate, and I do all her online money stuff.
That's what we're all about today. Get the
All right.
donations in.
The link is in the chat. So
thank you so
I
much.
hope Steven goes in front of the camera again. He's just awesome.
Oh yeah,
I don't think you're going to be able to keep him away from being in front of the camera.
Exactly. And
Too bad he won't run for president.
Other
we've got Miss Judy in the skies is here. Yay!
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy. We're so glad you're here.
Nice to finally meet you.
I haven't given away your donations yet because I was waiting for you to get here to do that.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yay, thank you. And Sherry, I just wanted to say, oh my God, I feel you. This moving stuff.
We're gonna see. We just had an intro with who did we just do an intro with?
Sabrina. She had to go.
Sabrina.
With Sabrina, that's right. Sabrina had to leave. So we're gonna do a spinny thing, a winner's thing for the other Oracle deck that Sabrina made and gave away and given away. And just these are the backs of the cards.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
And these are like some of the pictures. All of the pictures in this deck is her artwork, her photography. There's only one picture, and I don't remember which one it is now, that she used someone else's picture, got their permission. But like, here's another one, which is satisfaction and fulfillment. It's a big old plate of beans. They can keep their beans. I don't eat beans anymore.
Beans are
Here's a
good.
bunch of green peppers, which is for a heated situation. There's one. Oh, this is one of the ones I like. Absolute sovereignty. Look at that lion. Is that not gorgeous or what?
Yes.
And then wait, there was one in here I wanted to show everybody because it's like one of my favorite cards. There's this one.
Yes.
Yep.
And let's see. So this is a really cool deck, and I love this one. It's garlic, and it says energy vampire, and it's like, how perfect is that for that particular thing? But
that's perfect.
It's a great. The cards are not that much bigger than most Oracle decks, and it shuffles really well. I don't know what kind of cardstock she used on it, but it's not so stiff that you can't make it work. So that's always nice. It comes in this little gold lame bag. So
before I forget, I want to say thank you to everyone who has sent us food to help us get through the next month because all our food got spoiled.
Yeah, they lost
from tornado
because of the tornadoes. So
yeah, and I won't have the money until next month. So thank you for everybody who has sent food. You are a lifesaver. Thank you. We are not going hungry.
The one I sent should be there today.
Okay, good.
Rice and beans
Thank you.
can go a long way when you don't have a lot. So
I grew up eating to keep on in for sure.
I started stocking up in November of 2024.
Yeah, Jan, you're no dummy. You saw the writing on the wall. Exactly.
All right, so let's see. We're gonna do a catch up now on a hot seat here. We've got
I thought you were going to do a giveaway.
Well, we're going to introduce you first because I forgot
do you first and then.
So tell us about yourself, Dibs, and how you became a lyric miracle.
Well, let's see. The Does everybody like music?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I hate it.
Okay.
Oh, it's awful.
Music's a part of our lives, and it has been ever since we were children. You learn through nursery rhymes, and rhymes are lyrics. Lyrics are stuck in your head half the time. You wake up, you have an earworm in your ear. What's that all about? Where did it come from? What is music all about? The lyrical miracle that I get every day is lyrics from songs I've heard since I was a child in the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. And now the music is almost gone because you can't remember anything beyond the year 2000. Can you? Can you place the exact date of any song you've heard since the year 2000? The lyrical miracle is a way for everyone to reconnect with the music in their lives and their souls. I personally get the gift of whenever I'm in a conversation, somebody says something and it triggers a lyric in my head. Sometimes I say it because it's relatable. Sometimes I hold it back a little bit because that person doesn't need to hear that right now, but that doesn't happen very often. I am Dibs, the lyrical miracle, and I just recently got involved in YouTube through Sherry and the Slumber Party and a bunch of other different online YouTube channelers like Linda G and Mel and Arthur and Marina and all the others that I had been watching. And I said, you know what? I think I can do this. So I hopped on to Sherry's channel. I won a reading with Sherry and she got to know me, and you know, she's like a sister. So that's what we're here for, you know. Today is a donation day where you get by with a little help from your friends. If you're donating, thank you very much. Everything is necessary. Everything is needed. You get by with a little help from your friends. That's the way it works. You give a little, you get a little, and karma comes around. What you give out now comes back to you tenfold. Today is a day where we're giving to her, and she gives to us every day. Mm-hmm. She's a friend, and I consider her a sister. Don't cry. Don't cry. We're here to get you in your new home, and we want to see pictures where everything goes and not just your room. We're going to
get lots of pictures.
Oh, we want your closet and inside your drawers.
No, my drawers are off limits. Sorry.
All those pictures, and I was thinking, you know, that little spot.
You want in my drawers? That comes with the diamond wedding ring. If you want to get in my drawers,
Oh.
so, you
know. I didn't mean that kind of drawers.
That closet at the end. I was thinking, put up a curtain rod. Put a curtain rod. You got an instant closet. Maybe you could find a spot for Dibs to move in. Yeah, I'm looking for a place myself.
Me too. Yeah.
Pitch a tent in the backyard.
Oh my! I need a new cave. We all get by on the generosity of strangers, and you're not to us. Everybody in this channel, everybody that's watching, is a friend, and we all get by with a little help from our friends.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're gonna make me cry.
Nah.
Oh, we love you.
That's why we're here.
It still makes me cry. I don't know why, but it does. All right. Well, let's do.
I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love.
So very graciously had donated. Well, I wrote it down. A 6-month reading from July to December, and we have one of those left to give away. And so let's do a drawing. If you've made a donation, please enter in the chat hashtag donate, uppercase, lowercase, it doesn't matter. And we're gonna draw and see who we can get to win. And then after we give away Miss Nancy Jean's other reading, we're going to pop in Miss Jan so everybody can meet her. And then we'll do another giveaway, and then we're going to pop in Miss Judy so everyone can meet her. I'm trying to trying to introduce people as they came along. And okay, I got it. All right.
Fickle Wheel of Fate.
The Wheel of Fortune. Here we go. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. So this is for Jean, 18 to 41. You won the other 6-month reading from Miss Nancy Jean. How about that? Your names go together too.
Right.
Hey.
So that was just meant to be, and you're going to enjoy it because Miss Nancy Jean gives fantastic readings, y'all. My phone's dinging at me. Wow. Okay. And let's see. Let's do one more. Wait, yeah, okay, she's gonna be here. Let's do one more giveaway. And that I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. That is Danny Shea, Bathrobe Tarot, as he used to be known. Our beautiful, wonderful Danny Shea, who's also a shaman teacher and was the one that introduced me to shamanism and started teaching me about shamanism. And I meant to take my drum out to show everybody, and I forgot. Okay, so we're going to draw one more for a 30-minute reading with Danny. And y'all, what a treat that's going to be.
It is.
All right.
Yeah,
so, he's fantastic. All right, here we go. And Secret Charla, congratulations. All right, Charla, if you will send me an email with your contact information, and I will make sure that Danny gets that, so that y'all can set up your reading at a time that works best for you. And thank you very much for your donation, and congratulations on winning. That goes out to everybody who's won something. All right. There it is. All right, there we go. And we're going to do Miss Jan. That's who's next. Okay, I had to find my place here. So, all right, Miss Jan.
Hi, my name's Jan, and my channel is Silky Skills Kitchen Witchery. I make all kinds of do-it-yourself stuff in the kitchen. I'm a green kitchen witch. I am an empath. I do empathic healing. I do readings. This is Mr. Murder Mittens. He is always in front of my face and trying to shuffle my cards. I've got some interesting things coming up. I'm this evening going to upload a video on do-it-yourself laundry detergent, and I have a Litha celebration tomorrow for the summer solstice with Amy, who's also on with us tonight, and and we're, Amy and I are going to be on Tuesday also. I don't know what time yet. I haven't set that one up. But yeah, join my channel. I'm going to be doing pop-ups and a lot more
kitty tail.
Kitty butt. And yeah, he likes to bite. So,
but we love him.
We love him a lot. He doesn't bite hard. It's his love language. I should have named him Mr. Bitey instead of Mr. Murder Mittens. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me right now. I'm going on. Let me put my glasses on so I can see my calendar. I've got
the show is at 5 tomorrow, right? My time.
Eastern.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was going to be later than that. I'm
Oh,
going to do it.
We'll figure it out.
Y'all can work it out after the show.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. I have it for 5:30 Pacific time.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, that's about it. I make soap. I make hair care products custom. I teach people how to ferment and store food because we know we're going to be needing that pretty soon. And yeah, that's me.
thank you, ma'am. Have to find the right slot. Okay.
Wait, real quick, Amy. I know you want to be part of the, receiving gift. You put hashtag donation. It's hashtag donate. Judy bringing that up. If you want to be part of it.
I thought it was donate.
Hashtag in, yeah.
Huh?
You have to put hashtag donate. You put hashtag donation.
You donate, and then you
want to
put
win
hashtag
something.
No, I went in and did it again. I put in donate.
Oh,
okay, then you should be good. Alrighty then. So we've got
Speaking of donations.
where did I
Thank you everybody who's donated.
Okay, I know I'm losing my mind right now, y'all. Bear with me.
Well, when you're looking for you, if you find mine,
I was
will
going
you
to
get
say,
it
if you're
back?
looking for mines and you find mine, please send it back.
There you go. Didn't we do a second winner for Sabrina's Oracle cards?
No.
Yes. No? Oh.
No, we just did one. Okay, that's what I wanted to double check.
Then you got a couple
I
extra.
didn't write anything. I was like, wait, I thought.
We still have 2 Andrew.
Yeah, we still got 2 Andrews left. So we're gonna do right now.
My soap.
We're going
to do her soap.
Yeah, Jan's right there.
We're gonna do Miss Jan's soaps. And me.
Oh, put me down for a 30-minute mediumship.
That's what threw me off because I've been trying to write them all down and keep up with it.
Sherry, why don't you take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, take a break and then we'll be okay.
We'll talk among ourselves.
Actually, Judy in the Skies hasn't taken her turn.
We're going to talk about you when you're gone.
I know she's afraid we'll talk about her in a not great way, but
okay, that works. We're gonna pop Judy up into the hot seat.
You're on mute, Judy.
Judy, yeah.
There you go.
Got it.
We're gonna let Judy tell us all about herself, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So I will be
business. Okay, hi everybody. My name is Judy, and my channel is Judy in the Skies. And so every Sunday, I'll do an angel reading just for the week. I went from every day, and that was a little bit much for me, so I'm doing it for the week. Also, I just started a new series called Mermaid Mondays, and it's basically bringing homelessness and food scarcity to the forefront. And it was inspired by a gentleman who was homeless in the neighborhood that I had a restaurant in many years ago. And before we closed, due to the fact that the landlord had to basically demolish the whole building and kick us all out, he came by and dropped off me this beautiful mermaid. So that was back in 2011. My goodness, so long ago. And it just kind of came back to me that I needed to do this in honor of him and what's all going around the whole world, not just here in the United States, but everywhere. So that's just bringing homelessness and food scarcity to the attention of all of us, that we need to be really careful. And like Jan says, we're going to need to be looking at ways on how to stretch out our food moving forward. So I donated 2 30-minute readings for the winners today. So I'm really excited to read for people in the community. And I wanted to say thank you, Sherry, for inviting me to help participate in your GoFundMe, and I think it's really important that we all take care of the people in our community. And Sherry's been a huge advocate of all of us that are trying to get our, channels out. And when I first met Sherry back in the day when I was still a little green, I'm still green, but back in the day when I was really green, I called her the Queen of the South. Because I told her, I go, Sherry, you remind me of Belle, the actress Ona Mudson from the Gone with the Wind. She's just this beautiful, charismatic, quiet, but beautiful soul that Red Butler, of course, always loved and admired. So that's how I see Sherry. She's just the Queen of the South, such a beautiful spirit. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. And thanks, Sherry, for allowing me to be on her channel and kind of introducing me to people, as well as, Allie, and, being able to do that. And of course, I work with Deborah Zackow. She was the one that started me on the tarot. And she's kind of so sweet because she would give Sarah from Hibiscus Healings and Linda from Butterfly Healings, because we all took the class together. Butterfly reading, sorry, honey. She would say, like, she would teach us a certain way, and then we were like, well, I don't get it that. Like, I had a hard time reading like that because I'm not very much a structured reader like she was instructing us. So for me, I would read visually, and it just got Deborah to thinking like, oh, those girls, let them read the way they do, and it works for us. So, and she was kind enough to acknowledge that we just read differently, but she made it happen for us, because had we not taken our course, we would not be where we are today. So definitely love the fact that I was able to work with Deborah. And of course, like Sherry allowed me to come on her channel, and Allie, and so I'm excited. But one other thing I wanted to share was, I don't know if you are there, Sherry, but I pulled a card for you, and I think it's so awesome that this card came out. So I pulled it from the Mermaid Oracle, and the card that I got for you, Sherry, was Quiet Water, and it says, peace arrives. So peace arrives when resistance ends. And such a perfect card for you, honey, in regards to this move, right? Because once this is all done, peace will just like totally have you. And I'm so looking forward to you moving into a new place, and whole family being, taken care of and feeling safe and protected. And I wish that for you and everybody else. So thank you very much for sharing my story with you. Thank you.
Now, what are you donating exactly for Sherry, to make sure she's still here?
Yes, I did. I'm doing 2 30-minute readings. So two different people will get a 30-minute reading with me. Yeah.
And I had one a couple of days ago, and it was amazing.
Oh, thanks, Dan. It was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, I have to tell you about the arches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And one of the things I wanted to say, Dibs, you talk about music, right? And that's how things come to me as well. But when you were talking, the first thing that came to my mind is when you said that, you go, how far back do you go? And I guess for me, which triggered me, which was, I was reading a book, and I remember having to learn something, and the word was Mississippi, right? And you probably know about the story if you're about my age.
Yep.
Remember, it was MISSI, SSI, PPI, and that's what came to my mind.
M-I, crooked letter I, humpback I.
Yep.
I remember that one.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love it. Yeah, that's how things come to me, either musically or.
Yep.
I'm not a traditional reader. I'm not schooled. I'm that school.
Judy, how many people do you know can just say the alphabet? They'll get into that A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It all comes around.
Yeah,
I can only do it if I pause after every letter without singing.
I know. I can't say it without singing.
Yeah. And so how about the guy on YouTube that actually, the officer had him say the alphabet backwards?
Right.
You did?
Oh, I can't.
Well, it's like learning supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I mean,
Yep.
There was a time when I
Every
used to be
letter I
able to
say
say that one
backwards,
backwards too, but not
What about
I
the
anymore.
have to go through
jingles?
the alphabet to get to it.
It gave me nose
I do.
itch.
I have to sing the alphabet in my head to get to the right letter. It's,
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What about the jingles like off the
Oh.
wire? Or sometimes
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel like a nut.
My baloney has a first name. It's OSCAO.
Because Donald Trump, he has a way of screwing up the USA.
I like that one.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah,
And
Jerry,
quite
when I-
literally,
Jerry?
somebody from the swamp as he turned the reflecting pool into a green.
Yeah.
Did
turned
y'all
the
see the
swamp.
latest pictures?
Oh, and now the paint's peeling.
The
I-
paint's
Yeah.
coming up in big sheets and bubbles, and
And it's
now
got
the
algae
blue
growing
pad's
in it.
growing in it.
Because
The whole thing
And they're
was
going to be
he
killing
had
the
to
ducks
paint it
because they're
blue.
putting in 12 volume peroxide.
It's a
Oh,
it was
God.
a granite bottom pool, and he decided to paint it. Because he painted it, it changed the heating scheme in the pool, and the algae grew better. He did it to himself.
Yeah.
But it
Because
will be
once you get
fixed.
Drink the
It
swamp.
was. He
It's
had
got
to go and
algae in
spray
it.
it.
Well, that's what happens when you don't believe in science.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I find it
Hire all the scientists who do believe in science.
I find it very curious that happened. I don't think that was a mistake at all.
And they
Yeah,
got
I
50-gallon
God,
drums. Rose
once
Lou
you
just
paint it
mentioned
gold.
they're ordering 50-gallon drums and stuff to pour into there. What's that going to do to the wildlife? What about the birds
gonna kill
that
them.
swim in that thing?
It's going to kill
Oh,
the
Yeah.
I
ducks.
don't care about that stuff.
It'll
They're
kill
putting
the duck.
peroxide in there to kill the
I
algae, and
think
it's going to kill the ducks.
I think I'm the oldest person here. I really think that's probably true. And I know that I can remember when the river in Ohio started on fire. It
Oh.
was a effing river.
Yeah.
It was when I was in college.
That caught on fire. I
It
remember
started
that.
on fire. That's what pushed Nixon to do the ecology stuff.
The EPA.
Because, and not
Yeah,
only
the
did it start
EPA.
on fire, but anybody that got in the way of the fumes was in serious trouble.
Wow.
And I can remember
Mhm.
as a small child going up into the Great Lakes and fishing anywhere because my parents
Mhm.
were Canadians originally. And then I'm one of those people waiting for the birthright amendment because I've lived here 77 years. I've never lived anywhere else. I vacation in Canada. But theoretically, he could throw my ass out of here because my parents were born in Canada.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't say that on the air.
Yeah.
I know, but I've said it, dear. I've said it, dear. I'm not afraid of them. I really am not. But
Same.
I mean, I'm too old. What are they going to do to me? They can't get my kids. All my kids can stay here forever because, anyway, long story short, we used to go to the Great Lakes. You could fish anywhere, and then you could fish
Yep.
in all the rivers and stuff. And then by the time I got to college, my father said, I can't go take the boat up on the lakes anymore. Can't go, thing. And it got down to where you could fish for a brown trout if you were willing to risk your life on what was inside the trout. And from the time Nixon started it, which was when I finished college in the early 70s, that's how old I am. But within 10 years, you could fish anywhere in the lakes again. They will recover, but you have to let them have that breathing space.
Yeah.
The pandemic alone taught us that. Look
Well,
what
it's
happened in Italy.
Oh, yeah.
In
Yeah,
Venice,
so the
the dolphins came back and we weren't messing with them anymore.
I would like to
during
see more
I have been
videos
having
on that.
I have been having visions of them putting data centers on the Great Lakes. Just saying.
Oh, they're trying.
Oh,
They're
that ain't gonna.
I have a friend who's a forensic
I don't think they're
anthropologist.
telling anybody about it.
No, there are people up there fighting it. You're not hearing about it. I have friends on the front lines of so many of these movements because I used to work in politics. And there's a lot of people out there working. They've given us so many issues. It's almost overwhelming, but it really isn't. What I've always said to people is shine your light where you can shine it the brightest.
Yeah.
And if it's teaching Dib's thing about teaching people lyrics, Judy in the Skies, you were named after a song that was written when I was in my early 20s.
Now, was it
With glasses.
With diamonds.
Judy in Disguise or Judy in Disguise? or Judy in
No,
the
that's Lucy in the Skies, not Judy in the Skies.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Lucy.
that's Lucy in the Sky with
yeah.
Diamonds. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. But second I heard your name, I went, oh.
That's the first.
Yeah,
Yeah, the first
me
time I saw
too.
Judy,
And
that was the song that
It
I'm
popped in
didn't
my
even
head.
occur to me that it was Lucy.
Yeah,
I'm so old. I saw the Beatles all play 4 times.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I saw them
That's
once.
I'm jelly.
I saw so many people
Nancy,
when I
that
was
should
like
be a
7 and 8
song.
because
I'm
my
so
sister had to
old. That
take me
should be the
everywhere.
song. I'm so old. The country
So
song.
kids get tired of hearing. It's because when I reference things, people look at me like, you liar. You know, you can't
I
be
went to
that
the
old.
Monterey Pop Festival when I was 7.
You went to what?
Went to the Monterey Pop Festival when I was 7. I couldn't figure out why
That's
that man was
because your
running his
parents,
guitar.
your
I
father
saw
wasn't
Janis
an
Joplin. I
your
was high
father
from
wasn't
Ravi
an
Shankar's
anesthesia-
Flash Cloud coming from backstage.
because you grew up in a family that allowed that. My parents didn't stop
My
me
sister
from
had to
going
take me
and
everywhere because my mom had to work. I spent
You
a lot
know-
of time in Haight Ashbury as a child.
Yeah, no, I know. My mom, you know, women's rights, equal rights, civil rights. She was the
Yep.
black sheep of the family because she was the progressive. And
Mhm.
so my brother and I grew up with that, you know, of fighting
So did I. Yeah.
I
to
didn't.
be treated equally. And I've shared this story before, but when I was 11, 12, right in that area, there was an older woman who used to come over and would help my mom work on bagging pamphlets and stuff for
Mhm.
the Equal Rights Amendment that you could go hang on doorknobs. And
Yep.
she
They
was
still
at the
do that,
house,
by the way.
she was at the house one night, and she always wore long sleeve sweaters. Even
Mhm.
middle of July, she'd have long sleeve sweaters on. And it was just real hot one night, and she took her sweater off. And I was fascinated because she had a tattoo. And I'd never
Oh.
seen a woman with a tattoo before. And
Mhm.
so I asked her, you got a tattoo? What is that tattoo? And it was her stamp from Auschwitz.
Yep.
And she was the
Mhm.
only member in her entire family.
That's
Cousins, aunts, uncles, you go back. She was the only one in her family line that survived. And she was in Auschwitz. And
Yeah.
that was her number stamped on her
My
arm.
Mrs.
And
Poofle.
that's when my interest in history and what has happened before,
got
that's what lit that light for me, was meeting that lady.
Yeah. The woman who baked my wedding cake, Miss Poofless, she was showing me part of the cake and she had the tattoo on her arm. I knew exactly what it was. I grew up in a town that had taken a lot of the diaspora from Europe at the end of World War II. I lived in a city outside Chicago, and we had a lot of people, and I had friends I'd seen it on their parents before, and the problem is younger kids haven't. My son, who's 50, the first time he ever saw anything about Hitler was in a Mel Brooks comedy. And he said, what was that about? So, and his stepfather had been a child in World War II in England and had been dodging Nazi bombs. So Bill and I made a point of my kids seeing all the good movies that were suitable for children about World War II. And it still freaks my son out, who's 50, who's a political consultant, that people his age don't know about this. They don't understand what we're playing with.
We do.
My mom's
Like
best
people
friend when I
want
was
to
growing
think
up, my
that the
mom's
Holocaust never happened. And it's like,
Yeah.
I know people
that's illegal
who
to
have
say in
family.
Germany.
Yeah,
It's
I
illegal to
mean,
say that in Germany.
It ought to
both
be
of my,
illegal here.
that
It
it
should
should
be
be
illegal
illegal here.
everywhere.
Yeah, both of my grandfathers fought in World War II.
Mhm.
One
Yep.
was in the Army, fought in
My
Europe.
mother's
And
best
the other
friend
was
when
in the
I was
Navy,
growing
and he
up.
fought in the Pacific. And uh, neither one would discuss the war
No.
other than say, "Yeah, I served," and that was about
Mhm.
the extent of what they.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
My granddaddy, who was in the Army, that was in Europe, he would refuse to watch the TV show Hogan's Heroes.
Mhm.
He would get mad when it would come on because he would say, "That's
They're
not what it
making a joke of it.
was."
They're
And
making a
yeah,
joke.
you know. Um, Now, granted, there are a lot of young people today that are seeing shows like that, you know, in reruns, that
Mhm.
then they're asking questions. Well, why was this such a big deal? You know,
Mhm.
um, And I figure if it's going to open the door to somebody questioning why did that happen? Why did they do this? Why did, you know, just why? Then whatever means necessary, from a comedy to a musical to a
Yep.
movie like Schindler's List, which will just rip your heart out when you watch
Oh
it.
God.
My
And the
mom's
fact
best friend when
that,
I was growing up was Japanese, and she had been in an internment camp in the United
yeah,
States,
Mhm.
and that's what's going on right now.
Yep.
exactly, exactly.
How
Um,
close are we to July 4th this year, which is the 250th anniversary of this country?
yeah,
What are they going to do? What's going to happen?
we're 2
I'm not
weekends away,
celebrating.
you know.
Exactly.
I'm not going to celebrate.
I'm not going to celebrate it particularly, but on the other hand,
There's only one
when I
thing coming
work,
up that I'm going to celebrate.
one of my
Amen, sister.
one fun job I had when I was going through college was I worked in the medical lab and I observed autopsies. So I got to know all the pathologists and different doctors. And one day I went in, and Dr. Flesher would never go get food from the cafeteria. One of my jobs was to go get his lunch tray. And he was in his lab working with a guy named Dr. Goldhaber, who was another person I knew. And I knew Dr. Goldhaber and his wife had escaped. Remember that? Have you ever seen the thing about the prisoner of war camp where all the people
Yep.
ran out at once and they could never find them all? Well, he and his wife escaped, and I knew that. And so I knew he'd been in a concentration camp. And then Dr. Fleischer, one time, everybody, when you're young, you don't care. When you're 18, you don't care. So I said, why won't you go get your own lunch? And he closed the door to his office and he sat me down and he said, I grew up in Croatia. It was a very Catholic country. They came to my high school when I was 16 and put me in the Nazi army, whether I wanted to be in it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, and he was captured like right after he went the first time he was out. He survived one of the worst, and I looked the name up. It was one of the worst prisoner of war camps in Russia. And people would just throw the food over the fence and you had to scramble for your own. And that's what he viewed going in a lunch line was. And I said, well, no one seems to know. And he said, you don't have to tell them. But most people, if someone asks me, I will tell them why. I watched this former Nazi working in a lab with Dr. Goldhaber to figure out something that saved Dr. Goldhaber's son. That was within 25 years of World War II. We can change.
Yeah.
As dark as you may think it is, Dr. Flesher crawled out of a prisoner of war camp he shouldn't have survived. Dr. Goldhaber survived what he shouldn't have survived. And they both created families and their kids grew up and went to the same high schools and everything. We can change. We have just gotten perverted because the problem in America was, and go read Rachel Maddow's last book, we never got rid of the Nazis that were in our midst. And we
That's right.
it over.
That's right.
I'm going to get off my high horse because
growing up,
Jerry to raise money. We don't want to hear about Nancy Jean's.
Yeah, let's change the subject.
No, but
I'm an empath.
growing up in
Start
the
to
deep
hurt.
South, growing up in the deep South. I remember when Black people had different entrances than white people. They had different water fountains than white people. They had different bathrooms than white people. And there were big signs, white only, colored only, that were on, that would differentiate what was segmented for who. And as a kid, I can remember not understanding why this person couldn't go into that store to buy something because their skin color was different. I didn't understand it. And when my mother tried to explain it to me in age appropriate dialogue, I can remember it just made me so angry. It was like, how dare you want to say you're not good enough because you're a different color or a different religion, or you've got blue eyes, not brown eyes, or I mean, growing up down here, I was born in '61, so I grew up in the middle of the civil rights movement, equal rights movement, the women's movement, um, just all of it. And I can remember uh, packing pamphlets into baggies to go walk and hang doorknobs. And when we lived in Beaumont, Texas, uh, my mother was friends with one of the homicide detectives, with him and his wife. We were friends with them, and they got a rape crisis center started in Beaumont. It was my mom and this detective who decided we need to do something about it. What implemented that was the fact that the police chief's wife, who was stopped at a red light, got carjacked by somebody who tried to force her to drive off into the woods so he could rape her. Unfortunately, she kept her wits about her enough to convince him that this big mosquito bite that was on her leg, that you could see because she was wearing shorts, it was in the summertime, that was because she had AIDS and she had to go in for her weekly shots. And it freaked the guy out so bad that he jumped out of the car and ran.
Wow.
And so it was just one of those things where she kept her wits about her in order to protect herself, and then drove straight to the closest police station, and broke down. But I mean, you want to talk about seeing people go on a rampage, attack a police officer's family, and you're going to see the whole damn force go out, whether good or bad, but they will do something about it. And my mom started talking to her friend who was a detective and several of the others in the police department. And she was like, we need to start a rape crisis center so people know what to look for, how to handle it, how to maybe get out of it, what's the best way to do this, that, or the other. And
and to support people what that happens to.
I used to be their they're like blow up doll for them when they would go to the schools to teach how to do escape from somebody attacking you or something. I was always the victim, having to fight off this 6'6" man, this detective, when he would try to attack me from the front, from the back, or whatever, because they taught me all those moves, and I'm thankful for it because later in life,
Anyway, we
when
can change.
something happened, I was able to protect myself.
The thing to remember is that triggered it, so you help so many people. When we shine our light, when we work on it,
that's right.
We can make a change. The problem right now is people think I can't make a change, so I'm going to get angry about this. And being angry about it, don't get angry. Get you.
real quick. Well, I heard sex and I jumped on.
Not happening.
On July, talking about also, and I have in honor of, I can get very
No problem.
energy. How,
because this is getting all right. Now, me your contact.
To put you up, we can.